Hannah. I'm Sheila. I'm Sherry.
I'm Andrew.
Scott.
This is my discovery speech. Carmen is a mother, along with being a human rights activist, politician, and journalist. She is on the board for several international human rights organizations. She leads protests every single week against violence and fundamentalism in her own country. Many students in Yemeni encourage Carmen towards putting a stop to the president with his actions of autocratic regime. Through all this time of her attempting to enforce this change onto Yemeni, she was arrested multiple times. She was constantly being threatened, yet it didn't even put her down one bit. It didn't even seem to faze her as she went on with her protesting. I believe that this is what courage is. I believe that this is why she's so inspiring. And back in the 2003 parliamentary election, about 12 years ago, Al-Islah won 46 seats. As of 2010, 13 of Al-Islah's parliament members are women, as well as Carmen. She took off her face veil at a human rights meeting. Ever since, she has called for other women and female activists to take off their veils as well. Carmen was awarded with a Nobel Peace Prize to recognize her effort in nonviolent struggle for the safety of every woman's rights in Yemeni. This was the cause for her to stand out. She wouldn't have stood out without her nonstop persistence. The Nobel Peace Prize is an international prize that is given out every single year by the Norwegian Nobel Committee. The guidelines for this award were established within Alfred Nobel's will. This Peace Prize has been given out to 101 individuals along with 24 different organizations. With the many different prizes given out by them in the past, the committee must believe there are multiple paths to peace. They must have noticed that Carmen was on one of these paths, and this is important because it recognizes the amount of courage and bravery that she's been through. And with Carmen's wish for peace in her own country, she was given the Nobel Peace Prize due to her leadership and courage. She was put into prison many times for protesting. She has written articles that can be read. Just by winning this award, it has proven that Carmen has provided new opportunities for the people in Yemeni. In a phone interview, Carmen states, "I didn't even know I was nominated, but this prize has changed my life and will change the lives of the Yemeni people and the Arab world. We will open a new door to a new Yemeni with this prize. A Yemeni of democracy and peace that is free of terrorism, a place that is safe for the whole world." After Salah leaves, Carmen wants to give half of the money from this prize to her people in Yemeni. This made the United Nations to try and put a stop to President Saleh. This could make a difference, or it could just be another award. Carmen still supports female journalists and encourages Yemeni's award. It encourages Yemeni to be against the injustice by the government due to this award. She is not changed at all. The president of Loyola mentioned to Carmen, she said, "With her inspiring courage, tenacious spirit, and ability to bring voice and action to the difficult position of Muslim women in our world, Tawakkul Carmen can give our students deep insight into the human rights movement and the role we can play in improving our world. Carmen will keep standing up for herself no matter the amount of time. The money she received did not cause her to give up on the peace she wants for Yemeni. She has not forgotten about the change that needs to be made, even though she has received this wonderful award."